Who is it? Meg.
What's wrong? I thought you wanted me, but if you changed your mind, you don't need to come to my rescue, Paul. We're not engaged. We're not anything anymore.
We're not friends.
Of course we're friends.
Well, then let me help you.
Why? Why, so you could use your so-called powers to get close to me? So I will need you? That won't work. I don't need anything from you, Paul.
Meg, I'm glad you picked up. Look, I know I said I was going to back off, and I don't mean to bother you, but I saw something, and I really need to talk to you about it.
Well, she's resting right now, Paul.
Craig.
Yes, but I'll be happy to tell her that you called.
You okay?
Yeah, of course I'm okay.
Have you been drinking?
It's none of your business.
Where's Craig?
I don't know where Craig is. Didn't he let you in?
No.
So how'd you get...
Go ahead, I'll explain in the car. Let's go.
No, what do you think you're doing? I'm not going anywhere with you, Paul.
Meg, let's get you out of here. Come on.
How did you know I was here?
I called your cell and Craig answered.
You did.
Yeah. What, you were so out of it you didn't even know that?
I was asleep.
He said you were resting, and I didn't believe him. It didn't occur to me that you were passed out.
What do you want, Paul?
I want to keep you safe.
From what?
I don't know yet.
Did you have another vision?
I saw your bracelet slipping off of your wrist. And I thought you might have had an accident or something.
I guess it slipped off.
Meg, how does it just slip off?
Can I ask questions here?
Okay, go ahead.
What are you pulling now?
I was just frightened for you, that's all.
Because my bracelet fell off? That just doesn't justify you breaking into somebody's house like this?
It's not just the bracelet. It's a feeling. It's the same feeling I had when I saw the blood on the hospital floor.
Before that man held me hostage?
Yes, there was trouble then, and there's trouble now. You have to believe me.
I do, you were right. I was in danger tonight.
Because of Craig.
Because of me. I had too much to drink, and I think I would have done something I would regret it.
What kind of something?
I didn't do it, so it doesn't matter.
Why didn't you?
Actually, I have Craig to thank for that.
Did someone say my name?
You're okay with this? Craig and the drinking and the passing out and
I don't have to explain
no
myself
uneasy
to you,
feelings,
Paul.
no second thoughts. You do have to explain yourself to me, Meg, because the time was when you would have jumped out of a window rather than be alone in a room with Craig.
You know, I believe the lady doesn't wish to continue this conversation. Unless, of course, I'm mistaken and you invited him here.
No.
Do you want him to stay?
No.
I think that's clear, don't you?
That's what you want.
It is.
You cannot mean that.
This is where I want to be, Paul, whether you like it or not. So you need to stop crashing into my life with these storm warnings, okay? It's not your job to protect me.
To protect you, I know you keep saying that.
It just doesn't seem to be getting through, though, okay? You just need to stop. I mean that.
Okay. Won't happen again.
It can't happen again. Even if you get one of those visions.
I won't make it your problem.
Thank you.
Please be careful.
Didn't we just agree to no more warnings?
I have a warning for you. If you ever hurt her, I will make you suffer. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Paul?
Wow. Yeah, that was a nice tackle. What are you, a linebacker?
It's only Paul. He's cool.
No, he's not.
I'm not.
You ruined my aunt's wedding.
You know, Meg refused to marry me. So isn't it more that she ruined my wedding?
And you're weird.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
She's right, I'm a little weird. I'm a little weird. And I'm curious. What are you two doing out here?
What are you doing out here?
Paul lives out here now.
And you are?
We were, looking for my phone. I found it, see?
Great. Oh. We got about 1,000 calls from Jack in the last hour alone. Problems with the parental?
Parental's with an S. Faith's got problems, too.
Don't tell him that.
Our parents' lives are totally messed up, but they think we're the ones who need a shrink.
Oh, so that's where you two are supposed to be now.
I already had my appointment.
It's really stupid.
So you split? I probably would have done the same thing. So what's the plan?
Plan?
Yeah. Well, Jack already knows that something's wrong, so I think it should be that he was going to pick you up, but you misunderstood and you left on your own.
My mom was gonna pick me up.
Jack was picking me up.
Oh. So, a whole lot of trouble or a little bit of trouble? You got a preference?
A little trouble.
Okay, then. Why don't we head back to civilization, such as it is, and we'll start doing some damage control.
Parker, this place was really cool. Thanks for bringing me.
Sure. Hey, Paul, wait up.
All right, kids, you want something to drink?
No.
All right, then we'll just get to work. Parker, you should call Jack.
Faith! I was so worried about you. Where have you been? We've been looking all over town for you.
Where have you been? They were with me, Jack. Explain. Well, as I understand it, they had an appointment with Dr. Seidman, and they left, which was wrong, right?
Yes, it was.
But it's a good thing for me they did, because I slipped on some ice, and these kids, they were great. They helped me up. They walked me over here to help me thaw out.
See, how long ago that happened, Paul?
Well, it's hard to say. It took a while to hobble over here.
Should we just go home now?
I'm really tired.
Yeah, you know what? You guys are reunited, so I'll just take off. Thanks again, kids. You're a real great help. Okay.
All right, now you can go and tell me what really happened.
Panadol, 60 milligrams.
Shouldn't worry. I'm sure you didn't miss anything.
Right. I am on top of everything this time.
Why are you so out of sorts?
I'm tired, okay? I've been pulling some extra shifts. Why are you here, Paul?
I have an appointment with my neurologist, Dr. Kipner.
Well, he's heavy into research.
That's what my mother heard. I'm hoping he can make it so visions of pools of blood don't just appear suddenly in front of my eyes.
I hope it works for you. I mean that.
Can I ask you a question?
What now?
Well, you said before that you were on top of things this time. Don't you usually triple check a dose?
Yes?
So what's different?
Nothing. Why are you harping on this?
I don't know, I'm just curious.
Well, don't be.
What is okay? It's not okay to be concerned about?
How many different ways do I have to tell you we're not together again?
Anything abnormal?
I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan, but there are no physiological explanations for
I
your
don't need
vision.
for you to explain anything to me. I need for you to make them stop. Please, shock me. Drug me, whatever.
I think our best course is to give this time.
I don't want to spend any more time in this twilight zone. That's why I came to you.
Well, you might be better off with my colleague. She specializes in emotional causes.
No more shrinks. You don't understand. When I have these visions, my whole life stops. I can't take it anymore.
Just give it some time. Excuse me.
Knowing you and I are in anything together really isn't a comfort.
You know, I really wish that you didn't make me have to be such an ogre.
Oh, it seems to me that you earned that reputation all on your own.
Oh, really? As I recall, I've consistently been a gentleman where you're concerned.
That's true.
Yes, it is. After all, I didn't let you embarrass yourself when you had too much to drink.
I guess I did throw myself all over.
In a very charming way.
Yeah.
And as tempted as I was, I didn't want any regrets between us.
I appreciate that.
I'm glad. But don't think I didn't kick myself after.
Meg, you still on duty?
I just finished the shift.
Can I borrow you for a couple of minutes?
I guess.
I'll let you have some privacy so you can discuss the latest crisis.
No, you know, it's not a family matter, it's a police matter, Craig, and it concerns both of you. Call came into the station earlier today from Sarah Shaughnessy's sister.
Well, I hope she was going to make an apology to Meg.
No, she's not on board with the suicide angle.
She'd rather have someone else to blame.
What exactly did she say?
First, that her sister was a model patient. She was very well informed.
Well, I guess she'd have to be. Make sure she was given drugs that would cause a fatal reaction.
Maybe, but the sister is convinced that Sarah's diary is a fake.
Why?
She said Sarah never kept a journal or anything like that.
What does that prove? There's plenty of things that my sister doesn't know about me.
Yeah, the thing is, she was so adamant about this being a hoax that it got me thinking about the husband.
I'm not sure I follow.
Was there anything that he might have said to either one of you at the blood drive that would make you think he planted the diary?
Absolutely not. The man gave no indication that he was anything but grief-stricken by his wife's death. Isn't that right, Meg?
Actually, it isn't. That gun pointed at my face. He was furious. He felt his wife was taken away from him, that her deepest fears were being realized. He said nobody listened to Sarah, nobody took her allergies seriously, and he was right.
So he's looking for a scapegoat? Eye for an eye kind of thing?
Definitely.
Well, if that's the case, that doesn't help his position at all, planning the diary. He's trying to get back at the hospital, right? But the diary makes it seem like she took her own life.
So what do you make of it?
Well, maybe there was negligence after all, and this diary is just an attempt by someone at the hospital to cover it up.
More likely, this sister just can't face what really happened. Nobody wants to believe the ugly truths about their family.
All right, whatever it is, we'll figure it out. But if anything comes to mind, you give me a call.
Of course.
Okay, I'll be in touch. Thanks.
He's figuring it out.
No, he just asked a few questions.
This is never going to be over. I thought my life was cleaner once I got Paul out of my life, but it's still full of lies.
It's just the fear talking.
Because I'm afraid. I'm always afraid now that someone will know who I really am, what I really did.
Meg, you just made a mistake.
It's not the first time. Okay, and I can't blame Paul for my bad choices. I did this to myself. And I'm still doing it. I'm lying to the police. I'm lying to my own family.
Meg, calm down. It's all right. I'll find a way to...
Don't, okay? Don't ever help me again. You want to help me? Get away from me.
No. I'm staying right here until you get a grip. You're drawing attention.
I don't care.
You better. There's no need to raise suspicions about your stability, is there?
No.
No. Good. All right. Just take a couple of deep breaths. I'll go get us some water, and then we'll discuss how we'll handle Jack and his idle theories. Okay? You don't look so good.
So how'd your exam go? Were they able to help you?
Apparently there's nothing anyone can do to help me with my... I don't even know what to call it today. My condition. My gift.
Sorry.
That's how it goes. You sure you're okay?
Yeah. You know what? I gotta go.
Something wrong.
I've just been under a lot of
No,
stress.
that's not it, is it? You're scared, aren't you? Are you scared I'm gonna touch you? You're scared I'm gonna find out that you were responsible for that woman's death? My common sense. I saw the way you were freaking out when Jack came in here. He was asking you questions.
I just want this to be over.
You came to me before. You were trying to figure out what I knew about you and your patient.
A man trained a gun on me, okay, and he was about to pull the trigger. I'm sorry, I'm not calm and collected enough for
guilt?
you. Something you know nothing about.
Okay, look, here's what I don't know, but what I'm going to find out. Why is Craig Montgomery hovering around you? Because if he's involved, Meg, that should be proof enough for you that you are in deep, deep trouble.
Oh, what a surprise. Meg's going through a really bad time, and here you are to make things even worse for her.
You like that? You like him defending you?
I'll call security.
No, Craig, don't. Let me talk to him.
You don't
Please, I
have
can
to.
handle this. Let me talk to him, please.
Don't let him upset you.
I'm going to tell you what I did, and then I want you to leave me alone. That woman planned her own death, and there's proof, and I had nothing to do with it, and neither did Craig.
You once warned me about turning into someone like Craig. So how's it feel, Meg?
So now I'm like Craig.
Now you can look me in the eye when you lie to me.
Two things. One, I may have revised my opinion of Craig after he was ready to take a bullet for me. And two, do you really think you could pull off judging me about lying? You're the guy that wrote the book on the subject, and I'm not too keen on hypocrisy, Paul.
You're right. I've done a lot of lying in my life. talking about me. We're talking about you. We're talking about what he's doing to you.
He's not accusing me of murder.
Neither am I.
Kind of sounded like it.
Do you know what the worst thing is that I've ever done in my life?
One of the times you tried to kill Craig?
It's when I pulled you in and I got you to lie for me. Because you said it yourself. You didn't just lose your job, you lost your way.
Yeah, I love the trip down memory lane.
You can't live with yourself when you lie.
Not lying.
No. You're just having Craig lie for you. Telling you. You keep spinning this tale. It's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. And so will the punishment.
Well, you would know what that is all about, wouldn't you?
Because when I lied, I lost you. Look, I'm just trying to keep you from getting hurt.
Well, talking about you hurting me, now that you know or think you know what I did or will do, what are you going to do about it? So you're not going to turn me in, save my soul from me?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just blackmail you. Is that what Craig's doing?
What exactly do you want from me?
I want you to go back to who you were before. Before you let Craig get his hands on you.
Yeah, because this is all for my own good, right? This isn't about jealousy. This isn't your lifelong hatred of Craig.
No. This is not your ex making a scene because you have a new boyfriend. You're in trouble, aren't you? You're doing what Craig Montgomery wants you to do. Isn't there a wake-up call in there for you somewhere?
Okay, you know what? You could go. I don't need this. I don't need you.
You called off our wedding because you couldn't live with what I'd done. What are you doing?
Stop it.
You're lying. You're lying. And then you're lying more to cover up your lies. And you're letting yourself be owned by a guy like Craig Montgomery. Why?
Well, if this is what you think of me, then how happy you must be that it's over.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it took me so long to see what was so obvious. You're right. It's over.
Paul, He knows. He knows what I'm doing.
I don't think you have to worry about accusations from a guy who just started seeing omens in the pancake batter.
I have to worry about it. When someone who loves you gives you a look like that, you have to worry about it.
Don't let him do this.
He didn't do anything but walk away.
Don't let him go. But don't do his dirty work for him.
What do you mean?
You don't see it. He can't have you. So he wants to make your life as miserable as his.
That's not true.
Right. Ever since you dumped him, it's just been one cry for attention after another.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. This isn't about Paul. This isn't about you. This is my decision.
Not exclusively. Meg. I was glad to do it. But I went way out on a limb for you, so please do not saw it off behind me now.
I don't want to hurt you.
Good. Then just keep quiet and stay away from Paul. both lied to Jack and to Bob. I fixed that diary for you.
I never asked you to.
I know. But we're in this together now. As you know, I don't have a great relationship with the local authorities here, right? And I didn't hesitate to help you when you needed it. So like it or not, we are a team. So we all make decisions together now, right?
You know, that's what Paul was getting at.
No, he was getting at revenge.
You say that we have to decide this together, but it's not about tactics or strategy, Craig. It's about right and wrong.
Again, with the right
and no one can make those decisions for you.
All right, Aruba, okay? A week on the beach, just to get away from this craziness, all right? And then we can just contemplate my treat. All right, then you can come back and you can decide all on your own. Please.
Sorry. Bob, I know it's late, but I really need to have a word with you.
This isn't a great night for me. I've got a family emergency.
I know, it's just that
What
I really
happened?
need to...
Was it Tom? Did he have another heart attack?
No, it's not Tom. It's my grandson, Casey. He has some legal difficulties.
Oh, Casey. Well, I better call Margot. Are you going over there now?
Yes.
All right, well, we won't keep you.
I know you really
tell
do
Margot
need to
that I
go.
could call and...
Yeah, this will only take a second. The truth is, it's my fault that Sarah Shaughnessy died. I killed her.
Who is it? Meg.
What's wrong? I thought you wanted me, but if you change your mind... You don't need to come to my rescue, Paul. We're not engaged. We're not anything anymore.
We're not friends.
Of course we're friends.
Well, then let me help you.
Why? Why, so you could use your so-called powers to get close to me? So I will need you? That won't work. I don't need anything from you, Paul.
Meg, I'm glad you picked up. Look, I know I said I was going to back off, and I don't mean to bother you, but I saw something, and I really need to talk to you about it.
Well, she's resting right now, Paul.
Craig.
Yes, but I'll be happy to tell her that you called.